Wake up, everyone. It's time for Temple of the Lava Bears.
Oh, man. Oh, we had a good night in that dude's hut.
Yeah.
What's his name again? Leo?
Dacron.
No,
wait, no, that's my hut. I made it. No.
Not your hut, the other guy.
Leomund.
Leomund's little hut.
Leomund's tiny hut.
Tiny hut.
He probably makes like a little and a medium, and I could only afford the tiny.
You can get Wormwood tech boxes in little, medium, and large, and extra large, actually, as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That was probably my third best segue. Boom. Hey.
Also, Wormwood deck boxes also sleep 9 comfortably. That could be a lie.
That's not
They're
true.
about 10 feet in radius.
Yeah.
That is a fib.
Yeah.
They cost $18,000.
Also wrong.
Made of hardwood.
Well, the wood part is correct. WormwoodGaming.com
I'm helping.
is our sponsor for this thing. They made all these wonderful wood and leather and suede rolling trays and deck boxes and magnetically sealed dice vaults, which I love so very, very much. And you should check out their site at wormwoodgaming.com. And now DM Jer is going to tell you a little bit more about that.
Folks, DM Jer here to remind you briefly of our promotion with Wormwood Gaming. Remember, if you go to wormwoodgaming.com and use the order code LoadingReadyRun to get yourself something cool like a dice vault or a deck box, you will get free domestic shipping or $10 off any international order. Also, watch the skies, or rather Loading Ready Run social media, because there too you will also have a chance to win some sweet Wormwood Gaming swag. So thank you for that, and enjoy the rest of the episode. Back to the Bears!
Thank you for that.
That DM Jer, I don't know. He seems real familiar.
When you see him,
Yeah,
tell him he does good work.
I'll pass that along. Hey, so you guys spent your last session fighting lava bees. And you've been in the temple for a while doing a bunch of different things. If you are just tuning in this week, maybe go back to episode 1 to figure out what's going on. Actually, if you don't want to go back that far, I suggest episode 9 as a really good jumping on point.
First one with Matt.
That was the first one with Matt, and it's got basically a full, detailed recap of everything that happened so far. So you guys, you fought a bunch of lava bees. You were in a room that just screamed trap, which is still available to you.
Great.
You decided that you didn't want to sleep there. You instead wanted to go into the hallway where many of you had horrible dreams and gone somewhat insane to sleep. So you slept there instead. Some of you may have had dreams while you were out there. Some of you may be feeling a little on edge. And the
good news is, even though Thok hates food, he's found apparently
An old drowish recipe.
yes. Apparently, drow have a largely liquid diet.
Well, I mean,
the
it's
Druthy.
after our
The
spider
Druthy.
mothers.
Yeah.
The Druthy.
Spiders don't eat crunchy, disgusting food.
Makes sense.
And I
There
did
you
ask
go.
you don't have anything that cures like disease or cursing. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
If anybody wants a drow smoothie, let me know.
so
No, I'm loving the one I have. Thanks. It's great.
the room that you were in that had the bees in it, it actually still has quite a few bees in it, but they're not swarming, if that makes any sense.
Right.
Like you drove them
They're
to a
around.
point where they can't really swarm anymore.
Oh.
But it is square. It has magma all along the ceiling in the center of the room.
Right.
There's sort of a walkway going around it on the top and the bottom. Yeah. So 4 statues on the ground, large statue on the ceiling, and then the ceiling also has magma all over it. And there's a walkway around both the floor and the ceiling. And you guys have established that there is reversed gravity past the walkway. So if you walk 10 feet into the room, you're fine. But if you step farther than that, the gravity reverses and you fall into the magma on the ceiling.
So that statue in the middle
Yes.
has 4 heads?
Yes. It is a big anemone-like creature, and it has 4 heads snaking out to it.
And there are also
What-
4 pillars.
What do you think an anemone looks? Anemones do not have 4 heads.
Right. So it's an anemone with heads sticking out. Like it's
Completely
like an
unlike an
anemone
anemone.
with snakes coming out of it.
Ah,
Great. That
So-
sounds
That's an
delightful.
anemone.
So it's like a big spiky body, and then
Hydrenemy.
Yes.
and then 4 snakes coming out.
Hydrenemy. I like that.
Okay.
Let's all just take a moment to think about how great it is that enemies don't have 4 snakeheads
Yeah.
coming out of them
Well, we
in the real world.
We haven't been down to the very bottom of the ocean yet. There could be all sorts of crazy.
That's
crap
true. There are
down
freaky.
I mean, there is the
things down there.
angler
I'm pretty
fish.
sure I'm pretty sure they roam the beaches of Australia.
Mm-hmm. They have
Great
legs
Barrier
now.
Reef.
What?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Well, they sort of like scuttle.
Ugh. Anyhow,
Welp.
should we? So there are
No,
no
whelks are
obvious
different.
exits to this room, but this is the only door that is not a horrible trap out of this hallway, correct?
Correct.
Can we check for secret doors?
That's what we were doing.
Yeah,
We
then-
were checking
then
for
bees
secret doors,
attack.
and then bees happen. So let's keep that. Let's do that thing first.
Are you all checking for secret doors?
That seems like a reasonable
I am.
thing to do. So, just quickly, the statue that's in the middle with the snakeheads going down, do the snakeheads reach all the way down to the...
It's a fairly
floor?
tall statue. So yeah, it is about, say, 10, 15 feet tall.
Okay, so they reach... So the heads are sort of within, like...
Catwalk to catwalk is 20 feet.
Yeah.
And then there's a 10-foot depression in the ceiling, 10-foot depression in the floor.
Right.
So the statue, there is like a 20 by 20 island around it.
So the
In the
statue
magma?
does not reach quite down to the level of where our feet are.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
The heads are sort of arrayed variously a little ways above where you are, like
Cool.
above where your
Okay.
feet touch.
Searching for doors.
So you're searching for doors.
Yep.
You're searching for doors. Nope. You are searching for doors.
Is there a perception check?
Illusion searching for doors.
Busy.
Um,
Yeah, is it perception or just wisdom?
you can make perception checks.
All right, 22.
10.
Okay. You don't find any secret doors.
Okay.
Thok finishes searching his place suspiciously quickly.
However, you do notice something interesting.
Oh,
The worshippers,
yeah.
the heads of their statues look like they have some sort of groove around them.
Like around the neck?
Around the neck. And there's a mark that indicates, or that would seem to indicate to you that there's been some movement. So from this, you're taking, it looks like the worshipper statue heads can be twisted.
They swivel. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're all swiveled towards the tentacle god, right?
Actually, yeah. Where are they all looking?
Right now, they are all looking almost directly at the floor.
Oh,
So they're all like worshiping right
Right.
now.
So they can... the heads can swivel up or around.
They swivel like this.
So they could turn to face the ceiling.
Right. Which would break someone's neck if you did it. But
Interesting. Interesting.
can they be moved easily,
Hey, I want to try something.
like with mage hand?
can they be swiveled easily?
Yeah.
You could try it. They're made of stone.
Before you do that, I want to grab one of the random rocks lying around. And we did the bit where we threw it and it went bloop up
Yeah.
into the lava. What if I want to see if I'm going to try and throw the rock at one of the plinths that the statue is on, one of the columns,
Yep.
to see if the gravity in that specific area is also
Sure.
reversed. I have
Make an attack roll.
I have a dex of 18.
Make a dexterity attack on it.
20.
Okay, so you try and land it basically exactly where it would go. It's quite difficult because of course gravity does change.
Yeah.
But even as it goes, even as it sort of goes into the statue, you're basically like trying to throw it at the statue.
Right.
It sort of bounces off the statue and then
And goes okay.
up into the lava.
Yeah, like I don't need to land it on there. I just need to get it to pass through that space so I know if it goes up or not. Okay, so which it does.
Is there room on the plinths that the statues are on for someone to stand as well as the statue, or does the statue take up the whole plinth?
If you were to like sort of hug the statue, the plinths are 10 feet by 10 feet, right? And the statues are they're bigger than person sized, but they're not that much bigger than person sized. So if you were to sort of hug it, you could more or less share the plinth with it. It'd be the equivalent if you were with a person of like squeezing into the same area as them, but so you're not going to be able to you could I guess straddle it like a horse and fight if you wanted to. But
I like Veus's mage hand idea.
Well, and don't you know mage hand Dagron?
I do.
Dacron.
Because the nice thing is,
Dagron the Dagron.
so the top, because if we're on like the lava is not above the catwalk.
Yeah.
So theoretically, assuming it's falling straight down and not like falls and then
Except-
splats into the wall.
I mean,
Splash
so-
damage
there'll be a-
seems likely.
There'll be a little splash because there's pumice stones around, but I think we're okay.
Yeah, I guess it is falling 20 feet, which is pretty far.
Yeah.
Assuming that.
But there's not there's not hardened rock everywhere, so
Right.
it's not like it. Yeah.
And now,
Well,
what
except maybe somebody hasn't tried this before.
is the island in the middle?
James.
Does the island in the middle that the big statue is on, the island in the middle of the roof, is that an island as in like it comes out of the lava,
Yep.
or is it a area that just the lava is
It's-
not in because of magic?
No, it's the same. It's the same. It's the same height as the catwalk.
Okay.
So basically, it's just a 20 by 20 foot platform.
Can I identify anything about the central statue?
Sure. Make
Arcana?
an intelligence check, and if you've got,
I've got Arcana.
yeah, Arcana would probably work. Sure.
Okay.
Mm.
Let's do that.
Yeah. James,
Yes.
do you have any like religious knowledge-y stuff?
It's a 19.
That's a 19.
You see like what god is being depicted?
No, I have history.
So how do I work that? It's a trained skill.
Yep.
So
So
that
I
means you
add
get +3.
proficiency.
Yep.
And your modifier, which is 0,
Which is
for
0.
wisdom
Yep.
Okay.
So it'd be just plus
or
3.
intelligence. What
So
is
it'd be
that?
+3. So it was 19 plus 3, which is 22.
Nice.
So, you have never seen or heard of a creature like this before existing of this earth.
Okay.
You have maybe seen speculation about creatures that live on other planes or other planets or things like that might be like this.
Okay.
I mean, who knows? There are creatures in like the astral plane and whatnot that are completely defy logic and explanation, but you've never heard of a creature, even a magical creature,
So,
that,
Veus,
that matches this description.
You can mage hand, right?
Yeah.
What's the?
And the range is 30 feet on it.
That's not far enough.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
Well, yeah, it is.
It's far enough to reach one of the small statues.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not far enough to reach around the statues while not being in the room.
No, but we're not worried
I
about.
can stand at the back of
Yeah.
and
The-
probably be mostly okay.
Yeah, we should be able to stand on the walkway and be fine.
Okay.
So, can you see if you can move one of the heads?
Sure. Mage hand's a cantrip for me, so,
So-
it's just like
Where are the rest of you standing while this is happening? So I guess where are all of you standing?
I'm
While
going to
this
be
is
standing
happening?
on the catwalk, but against the wall.
Sure, but where? Like, so say Veus is near one of the 4 statues.
Right.
Where are the rest of you arraying
I guess
yourselves? in
I
the
guess
room?
near the door.
The understanding is that if let's say these things reverse gravity, we should try not to stand near where the gravity is going to be reversed because it might only reverse like a section of it.
Well, what I'm afraid of is just the lava falling or magma or whatever falling from the ceiling down
Yeah.
and like splashing a little bit.
Right.
I'm not expecting that our gravity reverses as well.
Right.
Might. Who knows?
Because what I'm thinking is that if I was standing near enough to that like quadrant, then I would expect that lava to fall down from there and hit us. Like so, I would rather be like near another statue we're not trying to f with.
Oh, it might go by quadrant. You think?
It might be by quadrant. I'm not sure.
It's.
you know,
I mean,
Hmm.
and it seems like the gravity in the catwalk area,
is unaffected.
but it seems like the gravity in the catwalk area, they wouldn't have. There'd be no point to having a catwalk on the ceiling if the gravity never reverses so that people are
Ooh,
walking
That's
on
fair.
the ceiling.
That's fair.
It occurs to me.
Well, I mean, people could stand in the hallway.
That's
Maybe-
where I am.
there's
Maybe
no
it-
way I can reach
No,
one of the heads
You wouldn't be able
with
to,
the
but
mage
you,
hand range, right?
But you have Featherfall.
I just don't want to get coated in lava.
The lava's not gonna. The lava. There are some puma stones in the corners. It's pretty clear that the lava is not a problem if you're standing on the walkway. And you can stand with your back to the wall and still be within range for mage hand.
easily.
All right. Well, that's
Or
what
you
I'm
said
gonna-
you could do mage
I
hand as
can
well.
do mage hand as well. So if you'd rather not do it
Wait,
at all,
do you know any way of curing disease or curses or anything?
I didn't take that.
Damn.
Sorry.
I mean, it's fine.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess. I guess Thok will stand in the doorway.
So doorway,
Hall.
hall.
If you don't want to do it, I'll do it.
Against the wall near the door.
Against the wall near the door.
Uh-huh.
You know what? Stand at the opposite corner, and just see. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
I don't even know if I can move it with mage hand. Mage hand can exert a force up to 10 pounds.
Okay.
So we'll
So
see.
you're in one corner, you're in another corner, and you're trying to turn this thing with the mage hand.
trying to move the head and see if it can move at all.
Okay.
Are you moving the one nearest me or the one nearest you?
Yeah, but it's only a 30-foot range, so just the one nearest me.
Okay.
So the sensation of it is you move it and it moves a little bit and it feels like it's encountering some resistance, the head. So like it moves a bit and it's like ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. You notice the same thing on the statue where you are.
Do they all have to be moved at once?
So wait, the one that Kathleen's moving, the one near her, or Veus.
Veus is moving the one near him.
Is moving the one near him, and
Dacron statue.
Dacron's seeing a different statue move.
Yeah.
Are they
one
all?
near
Are they
him?
all moving?
You can only because it's 8. It's like 60 feet away
Right.
to the next nearest one.
Yeah.
What if you guys try moving them both at once?
All right. I cast Mage Hand and grab the other one.
Okay.
And now we are both trying to turn it.
Okay. Same kind of thing. You can definitely feel. Well, I mean, you can't feel anything through the mage hand, but you're both turning them at once. Neither of them is able to turn.
Because you're feeling like it's
There's a
chink,
slip.
chink. Yeah.
So the
Can I
head-
lift it right off?
No,
Okay.
the head
certainly not with 10 pounds of force.
Okay.
the head. I just try like, is there something on the head in a orientation, or is there whatever the shape of the head in such a way that one could get like a rope around it
Yeah.
in order to turn
Well,
it?
you guys are only trying to move 2, right?
Yeah.
So why not try the other ones first?
I can't control 2 Mage Hands at the same time. I don't.
No.
Like, just see-
move to a different stat. Like
Oh.
you guys are currently trying. Like if this
Move
is
to other
if this is the
statues.
room, let's just say you're trying this one and this one.
Yeah.
Try these ones. Like maybe it's you have to move one
In a certain order. Okay.
Okay. You go around. You try all of them. You experience similar resistance. With
Okay.
Okay.
I think they all need to be moved at once.
Did
Yeah.
you? So you wanted to examine them a little bit more, or
So I guess looking at them and knowing what I know about whatever physics, like, is there a way, like, because if you just like put a lasso or a rope around like the neck of this thing, you can't really use that to turn its head.
because the heads are oriented with their faces toward the floor, and you're trying to turn them up this way, doing it with a rope is going to be very, very difficult.
Yeah.
What
You
if
would
you
need some
could-
sort of pulley on the
What if you
ceiling.
could leverage the rope from on the wall? Like you didn't have to be standing on the walkway.
Right. So if you were standing on the ceiling, it would be much easier to do something like that.
Who wants spider climb?
And how many spider climbs do you have? Is the other question.
I have as many as I want.
Wait, don't we
'Cause I
have
got
to
my
get
spells
the
back.
ropes
I know spider climb.
secured to the heads?
But you could do
Mage
that
hand.
with spider climb.
with Mage Hand.
Mage hand would be very difficult to do something that precise.
Okay.
But if I cast spider climb on you guys, it wouldn't matter that the gravity was reversed. You'd still be able to walk along the bottom where there's no lava.
Right.
Can I get a perception check from you?
Yes.
Hey, Dacron.
Yes.
20.
Do you know you're a researcher or whatever?
20.
Yes.
I'll wait.
You notice something interesting as you're examining one of the statues. On the floor, you see that there are some very slight grooves that lead away from the base of the statue. There's a groove that leads away from the base of the statue, and there's another groove that appears to come from one of the other statues and turns just before it hits the base of the statue that you're looking at. And sort of following them with your eyes, you see that it looks like, there's sort of like grooves in the ground that move around in accordance with the statues, with one sort of connected to the base of each statue.
Is like as if
Circuit traces.
the statues could like slide along tracks.
It's possible it could be a track. You would need to apply some sort of force to see that, but
So it's basically the statues are connected by these lines.
yes.
All around, and the lines also go towards the center, you said?
Well, the lines never touch another statue, and they all sort of appear to sort of spiral toward the center of the room.
Are they like
So-
they're not very deep though, they're very shallow grooves?
Yeah. They're a couple inches deep.
Is there like scratch marks on the ground to indicate that the statues have moved? Or the
It's
columns?
possible. There's a lot of
It's
like
the columns themselves, right?
yeah, it's the plinths that the small statues are on.
Right. Well, heck, you want to give Thok and maybe someone else spider climb, and they can walk down there and try to push these things?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Who's the strongest? After Thok.
Strength of 12.
Well, it's not me. I have a strength of 10.
Yeah.
15.
It's him.
High fives. Wait, we need you for the mage hand though.
Well,
We don't know.
We don't
If
know yet.
We don't.
Okay.
We don't. All right, well, poop. That lasts an hour.
This is fascinating.
Sorry, so what I was asking is, do you know from your research or whatever where someone could learn to remove like a disease or something?
Oh, as a researcher, I would know where to figure out all sorts of things because I know where to find the knowledge to figure that out.
Yes, that's what I'm asking.
Yes, I know.
Is there a potion or
the researcher or the sage thing? What it tells me is that if I don't know it, I know that I'll be able to find a place to get it.
Yeah. So it's like,
therefore, yes, I know we can find a potion that can cure diseases.
okay?
yep. You can make up whatever bullshit about whatever library
Yeah.
you want to and say that.
Sure.
That's cool.
Okay,
Great.
but nowhere you don't know that offhand.
I don't know it offhand, but I know
Okay.
where I can find the information to
All right.
cure someone's disease.
That's fine.
Quite handily.
Okay.
All right, so Thok goes like, hoo, 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 walking up the wall. And
Yeah.
is like, look at Thok. Thok is on wall. Thok on wall.
Are you going
Thok
down,
on
right?
wall.
Well, he's just playing around.
Walking in, walking down the wall.
No, it's. Oh right, no,
You're
you're
going
right.
down.
He's
You're
walking
walking
down.
up.
You're walking on the floor, but you're not falling away from the floor.
Yeah.
which is
So
the present
as
thing.
when I walk over the edge,
Yeah.
do I like? I mean, I'm stuck to the ground, so
Yeah.
I don't fall,
Mhm.
but I can like feel the.
Yeah.
Suddenly you're
cool.
upside down,
and like
even though you're.
my hair goes the other way.
Sideways, right?
And any weapons that you don't have in sheaths or whatever, or like properly banded in.
This is so weird. It's like, you know that thing where like if you see like video of people who are like hanging upside down but then flipped,
Yeah.
and their face is all like this.
Yeah.
That would be like what Thok is just like, looks like he's just standing on the ground, but his
He's smiling for once.
everything's all pushed up.
Actually, I feel that Thok is quite a smiley half orc.
I'd buy it too.
Also, because that shows off his teeth.
Do you want us to both try the same one, or do you want us
Yeah,
to
I think
try
because
different
you
stats?
might need both of you to
Combined
push it.
strength?
Well, okay. Well, I guess first,
Did you roll your wild magic for those?
Oh no, I didn't. I'm so sorry.
Good
Okay,
call.
so I'll
I guess we'll try.
Nope.
Like Thok will try just push.
No.
Just to see if there's like
Any give?
yeah.
Okay, make a strength check for me, please.
Is that just just right.
You can use
11.
athletics for this if you want to, but
Doesn't help.
'Kay.
11.
it's really heavy. It might be movable. It's hard to say.
Both you push at once.
all right. I'll try pushing as well.
Is assisting just
Basically,
gives you
yeah.
advantage, right?
Basically, yeah, you just get advantage.
Okay.
So if you no, you don't actually roll.
Oh, I don't have to.
If you just
Okay.
assist, then I
you.
get advantage.
Just give the person with
Cool.
higher strength advantage.
Great.
So advantage beach works out like disadvantage, except you roll 2 and take the higher one.
Ah,
8 or 18. Which will I take?
take my
Oh.
18.
18, which is a 25.
Oh,
Okay, so you do discover that by working together, you can push this statue along what is apparently a track in the floor.
wow.
Okay.
And the tracks for each statue, they end up next to the walkways?
So now that you're down there, you can actually trace them trace the routes, and all of them sort of follow a spirally pattern around each other. Like so, they're all like in sync, moving around the outside and then toward the middle, and they end up with the 4 plinths lining up directly below the snaky anemone statue, to form a
Right.
20-foot by 20-foot platform.
Right. The same to form the mirror of what's on the ceiling. So we got to push them in place and then turn the heads.
That makes a lot of sense.
On the bright
Or
side,
hope that's what
that
you-
means that that means if you guys are in the center, I'm assuming the gravity will reverse at some point. But if you guys are in the center, you won't get gooped by lava.
no, but we will be stuck.
No, you would still because they'd be in the pool.
No, because there's an empty chunk of the pool
Yeah.
right around the
It
statue.
goes around
right?
the statue, so if it all goes straight down,
Even if gravity reverses, they switch from the platform with four man statues to the platform with one
because we just
giant
basically have
roasting
to
statue.
grab those, and then when everything
Right.
flips over, it's
Okay.
like- if that's
Yeah.
what happens, then
And-
we just
And the advantage is there's no magma directly above their heads.
Wait a minute. Do we have to make these things kiss?
yeah.
Do we have
So-
to turn the heads on the man statues so that they're like right all up in
Ever so gently.
coming down from the
Because we don't know.
just
Maybe the
like-
center statue turns as well, right?
Yeah.
We'll kind of get right in there.
Just like
Are
rocking
we
back and
thinking
forth
about the
with it.
wrong type of lava bear? Like we've been going around this all around.
All right. Well,
well,
What
let's
I'm
give
saying
her.
is I'm open to this.
so
Temple
okay.
of the-
Well, I guess we can push this stuff.
I don't think Temple of the Lava Twinks is ready for prime time.
We
So yeah, like are these? Yeah, I mean, can we? I guess in terms now that we've sort of figured out that they move and figured out that they move along the tracks,
Mhm.
I'm just wondering whether we both have to be pushing each one or whether we could split our efforts.
No, you'll both need to be pushing each one, so it'll take you a while.
Okay.
okay.
They're definitely heavy.
And okay, so and obviously in the middle there's no lava, but as we're pushing this, there's lava above our head,
Directly
Correct.
above our heads.
Yes.
which is and we're also stuck to the ground.
Yes.
Not that
Well, no,
that would
you're
matter
not
too
stuck.
much.
You have spider climb. So if you want to suddenly be sideways on a statue, you can do that.
Yeah.
It's true. But
Right.
It'll still be covered in lava.
Yeah.
But
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but
no,
if
but
we get
when in
everything
the
to
center,
middle,
it's not covered in
yeah.
lava.
If we
So
get it
it's
all
good.
to the middle, we'll be fine. Just gotta get to the middle.
All right, so we're pushing this statue around in
Yep.
thing, and we get it into the middle.
Yep.
I'll line
And
all
is it
four of
kind
them
of
up.
like thunk?
Yes. Well, Thunks comes to the end of its track.
Is there any kind of like definitive thing
like we have a mechanism or some sort
that is
of.
like sort of
kerchunk?
like, yeah, is there any like indication that it is now locked? Or
Do we
in
hear a
place?
did?
No, it gets to the end of its track, and that's it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Good.
All right.
Boy, this
went-
would be really difficult if I hadn't taken spider climb
No
mon-
kidding.
went
many
to the
months
middle.
ago.
Yeah,
All
I guess
right.
I mean, you probably have to
So,
like pull it with
all
a
four-
rope or something.
All four in the middle?
I guess so. So, I mean, we have an hour of spider climb. Is that enough to? Is that long enough to push all these into the middle?
Yep.
Okay.
Great.
Jer is maybe smiling.
Passing notes. Nothing.
So now
nothing
that,
is the matter.
Now that we're in the middle, the question is: Do we just rotate those heads? Do we? Because it's Mage Hand has 60 feet. We could, and it's an 80-foot across room. We could actually do it from the edges, so we could go back to the edges.
I thought it was 30 feet.
30 feet.
Is it 30 feet?
You can still reach it from the walkway.
Mm,
Oh, right, because it's 80 feet.
It's 80
less
foot
10.
wide. The
Yeah,
whole room is 80 foot wide.
That's
so
right. Yeah. So
you can
less 10,
you can
be
stand on the
edge.
walkways and yeah.
Okay.
problem is that's still only two heads.
Yeah, but then I can cast Mage Hand a lot. So and it's a cantrip. I mean, you can just keep casting.
If you have to turn them all at once,
We can't do
then
it.
what we actually need is
people in the middle.
people in the middle.
Or at least two people in the middle and then two people using Mage Hand.
Try turning one with Mage Hand. Well,
Now.
actually, you guys are there, so
Veas
just-
can do that right now.
Sure, okay, try turning one.
Okay,
Does
we're standing in the non-lava
On the
part.
plinth.
Yeah, on
yeah,
the plinth.
Yeah.
So you are just by yourself trying to turn one.
One.
It does not work.
No, they're all
same,
moved into the
same
middle.
catchy thing.
And
Kathleen?
Yeah.
and now we're beside all of the statues, so we see them all go like chunk, chunk.
Yeah.
All four of them are doing it. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, so it looks like we're gonna have to do them all at once.
Okay.
So, so we could either do four of us go into the middle and do it, which is be tricky to get anybody else into the middle, I guess.
Well, they'd have to climb down.
Okay, before we do this, everybody needs to be on the same page in case something catastrophic happens.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian, what are you going to be doing while this is happening?
What do you need me to do?
I don't know. Do you
I don't really know how to.
like? Is there any like magic stuff in this room aside from what's going on?
I don't know. I can cast detect magic if you want.
Well, I know you can cast detect magic.
Okay.
Anyhow,
Do you want me to?
how are you feeling?
I feel fine.
Okay.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine. No, I don't.
I mean,
I-
you did just cast detect magic while staring at the wall.
What? Yeah, I was just trying to see if there was anything magical. I was just because in case this doesn't work, right? I was trying to see if there were like any magical doors.
I mean, did the whole room light up like whatever the D&D Greyhawk equivalent of a Christmas tree is?
Surprisingly, it's a Christmas tree.
No, actually, there's not.
You weren't really paying attention, but the entire center of the room had a reverse gravity.
Well, I
effect
mean
on it.
that obviously, yeah. Apart from the the
Wait a
gravity
minute,
thing.
that's magical?
Yeah.
Nobody told me there was magic going
No
on
one
here.
told fuck.
Yeah.
I just
Thok
cast.
don't trust magic.
I just cast a magic spell on you.
What?
We technically a cantrip doesn't require concentration, like
No.
unmoving concentration. So if Thok and I are in the middle of the room and we each grab one, and then I use my mage hand to grab one as well, and you use mage hand to grab one as well, we could probably do all four of them at the same time.
Good thinking.
Because that way, otherwise
Dacron.
getting more people into the center of the room is
what I
actually
was-
quite tricky.
That's what I was
Well,
thinking.
because otherwise you guys would have to walk back and carry us across into
Yeah.
the platform. Although that might be a good idea, so we're all in the same spot. What do you think, Adrian?
If they're carrying us, then they seriously risk dropping us upwards.
Well, we can
really.
also hold on. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, you should carrying shouldn't be that tough.
that's true. Be weird.
Yeah.
The angles. Well, you can stay there, right? Because you're suggesting you come back.
No, just the two of us can stay
So
out
they-
here, and
we-
I can mage hand. Like
Oh,
I can
okay.
turn two at once.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we're good.
well,
That's all we need to do.
but I'm.
So the question is,
Should we all be in one place?
whether it's actually better for you guys to be in the center, regardless of the actual turning of the statues.
Because if there's no door that leaves this place, maybe the idea is that when this mechanism activates,
Because
the door is actually underneath all the lava that's
Yeah,
in
like-
the ceiling.
assuming this all works, best case scenario, we're going to be on an island in the middle of the lava, and you guys are going to be on the shore.
Right.
So you'll still have to get over to this island, assuming that's where you want to be, or we'll have to get back.
Yeah.
Right.
And there won't be any walls for us to grab onto when I think about it.
So
Although
sh-
we could probably climb up the statue and then go back.
Can you
that way.
reach the other statue from
I
where
think-
you're at?
From the two statues are quite close together now, right?
Oh yeah, it's really close.
Okay, so theoretically, we could climb up
Yep.
to the other side. Okay.
yeah, maybe we should all be in the center before we try to do this.
I'd really rather not. If it's all the same, seems like a bad
Thok.
place to be.
Thok has no strong opinions about it, but he's perfectly willing to carry anybody to the center who wants to go to the center.
I'm with my new friend Thok.
Adrian, center or platform?
I don't know.
I'm calling platform.
I think
Wait, center or what's the platform?
Wait.
Like that where they're standing.
Where they're
It's the
at.
cen-
Yeah, catwalk.
That's
or
the
platform.
center.
Catwalk or center.
Yes.
Well, if Lucian's gonna stay back here, I guess I'll wait with him, just so that he's
Somebody
not alone
needs to tell
back
your
here.
somebody needs to tell your families how you died.
Well, we'll do it. Well, yeah, cover our bases.
Hey,
What if we have to tell your families how you died?
Vase,
I won't
you,
tell their families.
You have dispel magic, right?
I do.
Cool. Can you try something for me?
Sure.
So, those bees, right? All up in. They stung me pretty bad in the arm. Could you? It's seriously hurting. Could you try and dispel their whatever?
Is there magic on your arm?
I think. I don't know.
I'm getting a note. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
At this point, I think Vase
All right.
wants a
Thok
piggyback.
will go back to.
I'll take a Thocky back.
I just want to make sure I got my bow arm ready in case
all hell breaks loose.
whatever. Yeah, in case more friggin' bees show up. Could you try it?
Sure. But if there's nothing detecting as magic, it won't do anything.
Okay.
Okay. I cast a spell on his arm.
Okay. So make a.
His arm disappears. No.
Didn't see that coming.
His arm was magic.
Okay.
What happens?
Well, I'm not sure
Oh,
because you don't have a detect magic up.
Oh, wait, should I?
Well,
Do you want you? Yeah, you've
do
still.
I know what happens?
You've still got it up.
What? I can cast detect magic again, but
Yeah, I mean it's a first level spell, right? So,
Yeah.
Okay.
I honestly, you know what? I don't know. I don't know detect magic, so
Okay.
I can't have it up.
So, assuming that you still had it up,
do I know that anything changed?
no, there was no change.
Okay.
No wild magic trigger either.
I mean, it's just like dispel magic. He turns blue. It's like, what the hell kind of dispel magic was that?
I fooled you.
Do you feel better?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, can I have my Thocky back right now? Now that you're feeling
right.
slightly better, do you want to come to the platform
Thocky.
in the center?
No, I don't want to leave Lucian here by himself.
Lucian, do you want to come with us?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Rad.
All right. Thok,
He's reminding me of myself, which is never a good thing because I'm usually the smartest person in the room.
Thok.
Fun fact for those at home.
Ties,
Not true, but Veus thinks he's very smart.
Thok ties a rope around Veus,
And Veus holds on very tightly.
and is because he's trying to work out. He's like, because normally you would just do like fireman's carry or like carry like a baby, but then it's got to be.
I'm just going to hold on.
Yeah, it's basically like full bear hug. And then it's like, all right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, hooah! And then, what? Do I have to do any rolls, or can I just do that?
I'm going to say that you can just figure this out.
Okay.
I weigh 85 pounds.
Yeah.
It's probably nothing to Thok.
Okay. You carry Veus over to the center. There are 3 of you over there.
Hooray.
All right. Everybody ready? Are we gonna do this thing?
Yep.
Yep.
You guys in a place that isn't.
You guys,
Feeling much safer over here. Yep.
press
Flash
your
damage?
backs against the wall.
Yep. No, we're doing that.
Yep.
All right.
I try to position myself kind of between Dacron and Thok, so if there's splash damage, it's going to be minimized at
it's
least to my own
not-
person.
Makes
yeah,
it
it's not
much
really
sense.
happening because you're on basically like 3 different adjoining pedestals, but like
You can hide
ultimately
behind the
statues are
statue.
like 10 feet apart.
Yeah.
All right. So as long as the lava doesn't go sideways, which is a thing that could happen.
So I've got a head, you've got a head, you've got a head,
Yeah, I've got a head.
and one of us has a mage hand on there.
Sure.
So it's like
I'm not gonna be that one because I
Rad.
haven't spider climbed myself. I'm just tied to Thok and
I like
holding on.
yeah. It's like turn, and then the 4th hand turns stuff. Wait, what? What about that? Where'd that hand come from?
Okay, so
All right. 1, 2, 3, hooah!
What?
there is not enough force being applied to this device in total to cause it to activate, i.e. the heads don't quite turn.
But do they feel like they
They
went
feel like they want
farther?
to.
So
Is
the,
it
the mage hand isn't strong enough? Is that
It's very possible that the mage hand is not exerting enough force.
2 mage hands at the same time?
Ah.
too many mage hands?
Let's try
yes.
that.
The stranger.
That's not what that is called.
That's one mage hand. Okay?
That's an inappropriate joke.
Inappropriate use of mage hand is what that is. That's the first thing you learn.
I
when you
do
learn
have a
mage
tiny
hand.
hut
No kidding.
and an unseen servant.
It's opaque from the outside.
All right. Does the double hand make it work?
Sure. So as the 2 of you watch in horror,
Yeah.
Oh no.
the magma on the ceiling just comes down in like I
Yeah.
would call it a rain or a curtain, just like
Yeah.
boom, completely obscuring your view of the center because it's basically
Yeah.
just like a huge slab, like 10-foot high slab of rock that suddenly stretches to be a 20-foot high slab of rock that is half as dense and then comes back down to floor level. And yeah,
Lava slinky.
and when it clears away, you can see that in fact
There's 3 skeletons.
three bleach white skeletons.
Campaign over.
No,
that
black.
your
It'll be black
that your
skeletons.
companions have in fact survived.
Yes! Ha! Team platform. Team
Nice.
platform.
Those of you in the
we
middle
also didn't die.
just had probably the most harrowing experience of
Yeah.
your lives, being surrounded on all sides by magma.
Alive at Red Rocks.
We were basically expecting that to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what Veus was predicting that. He
I
feels
mean,
very
I feel like
justified.
it would still be a little concerning. It's like, oh hey, we're still alive. All right, hey.
I think it was more like
it's just like keep the eyes closed until the sounds stop.
Yeah.
And if you're not like in a nice cloud place, then you're probably still alive.
as
or
the
a nice
magma
spider place.
settles, you're able to see that in the base of the anemone hydra snake statue thing above you. So it's on a 10-foot pedestal, and there are doors in the sides of the pedestal
Aha.
with stairs going upwards.
Now, did the gravity on the walkway reverse as well?
No, it did not.
Okay.
So everyone is now on the same gravitational plane.
But
Which
how
is-
are you guys
which
going to
is-
get across?
Which is the actual gravitational
How are you going to
plane.
get up?
we can climb the statue.
I mean, we can do the same move. Like we can spider climb up and around and bring you guys back around.
Oh, that's true.
Yep. I mean, we don't have to, and maybe we won't.
Sweet. I'm going home.
Okay.
Wow, this new guy's a dick.
Should have had more faith.
Thok will,
I like this dragon guy.
because Thok looks after his buddies.
Dacron will come help as well, just to speed things up.
So yeah, this carry plan is going to work. You carry everyone across and are able to get to the stairs that are going up inside the statue.
I'm kind of imagining it like in Princess Bride, when Fezzik is climbing the thing. So like one person is just kind of like tied to his chest in a really uncomfortable way.
Yeah, except for there's like spider climb going on, so he is upside down. So I'm actually thinking that probably the best way of doing it so that they can grip you best is to have their head actually between your legs and have this sort of.
Oh, yeah, like the wife carry position.
That's going to smell amazing.
So, do you
It's
see
like a
there's
baby
two
thing.
stairs, or there's just one entrance to the same staircase?
So it's basically there's two. So on opposite sides of this pedestal, there are stairs that go up and they meet in the center and continue.
Okay, and they
going
go.
up.
Okay.
And that is so we'll put you guys on the staircase and we will call that the end of the session.
Who designed this place?
Bloody stupid Johnson.
So it's a staircase.
There's your Discworld
It's a
reference.
staircase going up, though, right?
Yes.
Like you have to spider climb up into the staircase.
Yeah, or just climb the statue if you were on the pedestal. But yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, it seems like everything is on the up and up for our heroes. They've escaped unburned, but perhaps not unscarred. What will happen next? Tune in to Temple of the Lava Bears to find out. Will our heroes continue their adventure, or should they try being inside a lava bear for a change? Why not order your own lava bear shirt and feel the softness? I assure you it's unbearable.